I'm gonna start this episode by saying this. You don't have to set new, big, crazy ideas every single year. All you need to do, listen keenly, all you need to do is focus on the easy things that you know you should be doing, that you haven't been doing, the things that you know that you've been slacking on. Focus on that. Was also gonna say, let's make 2025 the best year of our lives. But if there's anything we've learned in 2024 is that we don't have control over our lives. Every single thing is not in your hands. Nothing is in your hands. So all I'm going to say is these three things. Let's aim to be better. Let's aim to do better. Number 3, let's not just make resolutions, but let's make dua. Because let's be real, resolutions are very, very limitless by our own efforts. But duas, those are absolutely limitless with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sometimes we make resolutions and we plan these big things and we have these great dreams and goals, but we forget that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who's going to make all these things possible. So let's set those resolutions, but let's back it up with dua and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by our side. Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you're doing great and in the best of health. As you can see in the title bar, this is a prepping for the new year, prepping for the new era, prepping for the new season kind of episode. If this is the first time you're seeing this face or listening to this voice, welcome to the Transforming with T podcast. Kindly subscribe down below and hit the bell button to be notified every single time I upload an episode on here. I also have a vlogs playlist. I'm gonna link the videos down below, so if you've never watched it, go check it out just to have an idea of who I am as a person. I feel like you get to know me on an intimate level after watching those vlogs, hence why I share the snippets of my life with you guys. If you're not new here, thank you so much for continuously tuning in and supporting my channel. I appreciate you so much. This is the last episode of the year, but what you don't know is that it's also the last episode of season 1 of Transforming with T. So the next time you see an episode, that will be the start of season 2, new beginnings, eh? So comment down below what you want to see in the next season of this podcast, and thank you so much for riding with me this far. Really means a lot to me. Okay, enjoy the episode because I'm gonna keep yapping and yapping and yapping till the end of time. If you're constantly setting goals, let's say you set goals in 2023, 2024, and you never get to achieve them, it's one of these two things. Either you're setting big, unrealistic, crazy goals, or you're not doing any work. You're just setting the goals and closing that book, that's it, till the end of the year to set new other goals. We're not doing that this time. We are absolutely not. I will help you so that this time round, you don't just set goals and forget about them. This time round, we are setting goals and we are smashing those goals. There's 3 phases to this. What we are going to do in phase 1 is self-reflection. This best version of yourself you want to become, who is she? Who is he? What does she do? Let's reflect on our ideal selves, how we want them to be, how we want them to look like. Who do you want to become? And not just in 2025, but in your life. Who do you want to become? After we've reflected on your ideal self, we move to phase 2. I expect that you've already done this at this point, but if you haven't, now we make a vision board. This version of yourself that you've decided is who you want to become, you make a visual representation of that. All the images that you've been saving on Pinterest or Instagram or wherever that align with who you want to become, you take them all and you attach them all together. The key thing here is make sure you're taking the images that align with who you want to become, not just the images that look nice on Pinterest or Instagram. We're not doing that. We are taking images that speak to us, yeah? If we want to be fit, that fit girl, that fit body, that's the image we're taking. If we want to eat healthy, we're putting healthy foods on our vision boards. We're not just putting things for the sake of putting things. We are putting things that align with us and who we want to be. In my vision board, there is me, who I want to be. There is my life, how I want to live my life. And then there is my actions, what I want to do on a daily basis to get to the person I want to become. I believe that a visual representation makes me and puts me in a position where I'm ready to receive all these things. And the key thing here is to put this vision board somewhere where we'll always see them. On your wall next to your bed, next to your mirror, on your phone wallpaper, on your laptop wallpaper. I don't know if you guys have seen my previous vlog, but I posted my vision board. I put it as my wallpaper on my laptop. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to put it somewhere where we'll always see it and we'll always lock it in our heads and walk towards these dreams and these goals. Phase 3 on how we're gonna get to the place we want to get by this time next year, inshallah, is write it all down. I've said this time and time again. I'm telling you, writing down your goals, writing down your plans will set you up for success. The key thing here is not just to write your main goals, it's to also write your actionable plans, the things you're going to do on a daily basis to attain that goal. In all the things you want to focus on in this new era, in this new season, in this new year that's coming up, whether it's personal development, finances, career, mind, body, relationships, you name it, whatever you want to focus on, write every single thing of the actionable step that's going to help you get there, that's going to help you have that attitude, have that mindset, personally develop in the way that you want to develop. Write it all down. Before the new year starts, those are the 3 phases that I really want you to lock in. Sit with yourself and self-reflect. Have a vision board and put it publicly, somewhere you'll always see. And number 3, write every single thing down. Now we're done with the phases, but because you've gotten to this point of this video, I'm going to give you just general tips and gems that will help us, Number 1, set realistic, attainable, and achievable, specific, and trackable goals. I am telling you, if you do this and you go at it with them goals, there's nothing that's going to stop you from achieving them, inshallah. What do I mean by realistic goals? Don't write that you want to read 50 books and you haven't touched a book in 5 years. Child, relax. What do I mean by specific goals? Don't write eat healthy more or move more. What is more? That's not trackable. You can't write more. Be specific. Write, I am going to move 5 days in a week. That is more trackable and that is more specific. So let's set specific goals and realistic and achievable and attainable goals. Let's not go crazy with these goals that we know. You'll be knowing in your heart that you can't achieve that and it's unrealistic, so you won't even try. You already know you failed even before you go at it. But if you're realistic with yourself, you can achieve them because you've written and set goals that you can achieve. The other tip I'm going to leave you with is habit tracking. I mentioned this in the first point. Track your habits, track your goals as you go. A full year is an accumulation of how you treat this 365 days. So track your days, track your weeks, and track your months. The other point, which I touched on in the first point as well, is big goals are reached by doing small habits. So set actionable daily steps, and at the end of each day, ask yourself, so my goal for this year was to cultivate healthy relationships with my family or friends. What have I done today that will help me get there? Have I texted that family member? Have I called that friend that I wanted to call? Like every single day, track your habits because because your goals should translate on a daily basis. It should translate on a weekly basis. Last tip I'm going to leave you with is keep it up. I know there'll be days where you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, oh crap, I don't have the energy to do anything. But you know what? The next day, you're going to get up and do the doing things. Every single thing you want to achieve this coming season, put them and get them all inside your daily routines. Because let's be real, what's the point of writing all these things down and setting all these grand goals if we're not gonna work? Guess what? The mic did what the mic does and it just went off. And I was rewatching, thankfully, and I realized this whole ending part is just mute. What's not happening? Anyways, as I was saying, what's the point of setting this big grand goals and these things that you want to achieve? You've written them all down and then you're closing the book and never looking at it again. What's the point? So this time round, we are looking through the book. This time round, we are putting all those actionable steps into our routines on a daily basis, inshallah. This marks the end of this episode. If you've reached this point, I really appreciate you. You already know that. And me and you are like this. And I want to know you. I want to see you. So comment down below this heart emoji so I know who owns my heart, eh? Thank you so much. This marks the end, not just of this episode, but of this season. And, you know, it's the last video of the year. So I guess it's a wrap. See you guys next year, inshallah. See you guys in the next season, inshallah. Don't forget to comment down below more video ideas that you want from me next season, and share this video with every single person you want to see thrive and just grow and evolve as a person. So your friends, your families, your colleagues, everyone and their mama, share this video with them. And I'll see you guys next time, which is next year, inshallah. Bye.